Disorderly at times, but mostly peaceful, tens of thousands of Amcu members marched from Marabastad via Struben Street to the Union buildings in Pretoria on Thursday. Tight security helped to maintain order. Armed police, Amcu marshals and union leader Joseph Mathunjwa had their hands full controlling marches. They regularly stopped to maintain order during the march. Marshals ordered store owners and hawkers to close shop. Despite the disorder, marchers advanced to the Union Buildings gardens in the afternoon. In a memorandum received by senior presidency official Shaun Phillips, Mathunjwa asked for, among other things, the head of Minerals and Resources Minister Susan Shabangu.
The Minister of Mineral and Resources referred to the growth of Amcu as an attack to the African National Congress in a recently advised mining companies to take legal action against Amcu and dismiss their workers. The mining houses have created fertile ground for the current protracted strike action over the years, benefiting from cheap labor and super exploitative labor market arrangements. The attitude of these companies characterized that of foreign capital, underpinned by the arrogance of illegitimate power drawn from centuries of colonization and apartheid rule. The wealth of our nation, it is created before us amid the super exploitation of our people. We believe that the sovereign nation should be able to protect its own people against all forms of domination, exploitation and oppression, and submit that this is not happening in South Africa. We are aware that this strike is very unpopular in many corridors of the government. However, we implore on all the parties to recognize that this strike is illegal, protected, and exercised in the line with the freedom and the rights espoused in our Supreme Constitution. We petition that the Department of Labor should desist from aiding undue pressure on Amcu and waging unfounded attack on the union. The mining companies continue to do as they please in the sector with devastating effects on the economy, workers, communities and environment. A classic example of this gross negligence of the Department of Mineral and Resources is that some of the mining companies continue to operate in the absence of the basic legal requirements such as water licenses.
The economic freedom fighters Dalimpofu was among political party members who supported the march.
In fact, le 12,500 over more than 100 years izimbiwa zalapho zikhanyulwa ngamadlakusha nabantu baphesheya.
He urged Amcu members to vote wisely in the national elections on May 7. It was a massive march, and Amcu will be hoping that President Jacob Zuma got the message. The union continues with its strike in the platinum mining sector, which started in January. CCMA-mediated talks to end the strike stalled this week, almost 2 months since they began. I'm Makwena Manamela reporting for Business Day and Financial Mail.